Want to create consistent AI influencers without spending a dime? Join our full course on Flux AI and discover how to earn with Dfans. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, we'll guide you step by step to build your own AI influencer empire. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button and let's dive in. Let's get started. First, open Chrome and search for Flux Image Generator in a new tab. You'll find numerous websites claiming to offer the Flux model, but there are two that I've found particularly good at producing high-quality images. The second one is Flux AI, so open a new tab and look for that. You can find the link in the description. Once you click on Flux AI, the site will load and you'll see that it allows you to generate images using the Flux model. Scroll down to see examples of the images it can create. It's straightforward. Just your typical text-to-image generator, and it even supports high-resolution images that can be used online, which is one of its best features. When you sign in, you receive 10 free credits, which is something I find a bit limiting since these credits are permanent and do not refresh monthly. This means you can only create 10 images with each account. However, the second site I will show you shortly is even better and allows for more realistic image generation. Now, I'll sign in with my Gmail and click Get Started with Flux. As you can see, it has produced a stunning image. If someone told me this was created by AI, I would have a hard time believing it. You also have some controls available. For instance, you can adjust the aspect ratio. If you want your generation to be private, you'll need to pay, but that's not necessary for now. Simply type in your prompts. Once you're satisfied with the text, click Run, which costs 1 credit. Now it has generated a fantastic image of our influencer, but since we forgot to mention she has pink hair, the image looks a bit off. We can add that detail and click Run again. Now that the image is ready, take a look at how realistic it appears. No one would guess that it was generated by AI. This image is generated by AI. And what intrigues me even more is that the next tool for using the Flux model will surpass this one. If you want to save the image, simply right-click and select Save Image, then give it an appropriate file name. Now let's compare it with Focus. If you're unfamiliar with Focus, essentially it's a free alternative to Midjourney, but I believe Flux is significantly better. We want to evaluate both tools to determine which one produces superior images. To start, navigate to the GitHub link provided, scroll down, and click on Open in Colab. Once you're there, hit the play button and select Run Anyway. After that, scroll down and click on the link that ends with gradio.live. Once you're set up, check Input Image and Advanced Image, ensuring the image number is set to 2. For style, select Focus Masterpiece and Focus Photography and turn on the Developer Debug mode. Next, return here. Copy the prompts and go to Focus to paste them in. To keep it fair, we won't add any negative prompts or additional criteria. Just click Generate, and once it's done, you'll see the images. They are good, don't get me wrong, but take a look at this particular image. It has a bit more realism. You might notice the realistic lighting and shadows, whereas in the other images there aren't many visible shadows. Everything appears a bit too sharp and overly perfect, resembling a 3D rendering rather than capturing a more human scene. This isn't even the best result I've achieved with Flux. This is just my second favorite method of accessing Flux AI. I'll show you how to get even better results using my preferred tool, TensorArts. Open a new tab in Chrome and search for TensorArts Code of Models. Then, sign in. I'll log in using my Google account. After that, search for TensorFlux. You'll find many models available, but instead, scroll back up and click on the Flux post. You should then be directed to this page where you can click Try Now. You can see that it generates ultra-realistic results, especially with text. Once everything is set to your liking, you can adjust the width and height, but for now, let's leave everything as it is. Just exit this and paste the prompt we used for Flux AI, then click Go. The great thing about TensorArts is that you can generate about 100 images per day, and there are many models to explore. If you look closely, we're using the Flux Dev model. Although using Flux 1 can be a bit challenging, TensorArts simplifies the process, which is why I highly recommend this tool. The link will be in the description along with assets that can enhance your model by tenfold. Now that it's done, take a look at the image. Doesn't it look more realistic? One thing I've always appreciated is how well the lighting is handled in the generated images. If the lighting in the scene is perfect, the image will be too. We can tweak this further, but for now, let's compare the 3 image generators. This one is also good, but personally this one is my favorite. They're all excellent image generators, but I particularly enjoy this one. As I mentioned, we could adjust the settings by adding more details to the prompt. I might write something like, "She has pink straight hair in a restaurant." Now that the images are ready, I want you to see how stunning they are. This is by far the best model we've generated so far compared to Focus and Flux 1 AI, which is why I recommend TensorArts. Unlike Flux 1, it provides you with 100 credits daily, allowing you to generate images as often as you like. Now, what if I told you that you could make this character talk realistically? First, open a new tab and search for Vidos. The link will be in the description. Vidos is a versatile tool for anything related to AI. With Vidos, you can create stunning videos or character lip syncs, allowing you to make a talking avatar like this one. Start by navigating to the Free Tools section and clicking on Talking Photo. Then upload the picture you downloaded earlier. Once the image is uploaded, you can enter your script here. I prefer Vidos over Studio because it doesn't have that annoying watermark, and you can upload any image to create a much more realistic talking effect. After you've finished your script, select a language from the various options available. You can also choose a voice from a large library, picking either male or female voices based on your influencer's persona. Additionally, you can choose the style of the output, enable subtitles, and decide whether to keep or remove the background. You can even play the script to hear how it sounds, which is fantastic. We really love Flux AI. It's great. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Once you're satisfied with everything, click on Generate. If prompted to sign up, simply do so using your Gmail account and then click on Generate. Now let's take a look at the final result. I really love Flux AI. It's fantastic. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can easily download the image in high resolution, but that's not all Vidos can do. There are many other features available, like voice cloning. It truly serves as your all-in-one AI hub. Let's head back to the home page. You'll notice that it prompts you to select the type of video you want to create. With this tool, you can craft amazing AI videos and choose from a vast library of templates. You can also use their preset avatars to create impressive videos and lip syncs. If you return to their landing page, you'll see the wide range of free AI tools they offer. Just pick any tool of your choice and start using it. If you're looking to create consistent characters, you'll notice that Flux 1 AI doesn't have a specific tool for consistency, and neither does TensorArts. Unlike Focus, which allows for image prompts and other features, these tools lack that functionality. So, how can we achieve this? There are 2 methods. If you want your influencer's face to stay consistent across images, the first method is to use a normal face swap. For this, go to Vidos and select Photo Face Swap under the free AI tools. You'll need to decide which picture of your model will serve as the base image for consistency. Essentially, which one you want to use as your influencer. Upload the face of your influencer and then upload another image where you want the face to be swapped. Click on Face Swap and the tool will replace the model's face in the new image. In summary, use the Flux model to generate different images while leaving behind certain features as the base prompt. You can simply face swap the images. The reason we do this is that Flux excels at generating lifelike images compared to Focus. Since there isn't a specific consistency tool available yet, we resort to face swapping. However, the next method I'll show you is much more effective. Now that it's done, it appears we've swapped the faces. In this case, the stock photo is the source, while our model is the target. Clicking Swap Face completes the process, but the result doesn't quite resemble our influencer. The reason for this discrepancy is the noticeable differences in head shapes and structures. If the two images had more similar head structures, the outcome would likely be more appealing. This is why I suggest the second method. For the second method, go to Focus and erase the previous image. Drag in any picture you prefer, then go to the In Paint section and upload the stock photo you want to replace with our model's face. Essentially, the area where your AI influencer's face will be placed should be where you drag in your model's photo, while the stock photo will be the one you want to replace. If you encounter an error message, it means you need to rerun Focus, which I will do now. Once Focus has reloaded, I can checkmark the relevant options. Next, under the image prompts, drag in the photo, scroll down, and turn on Advanced. Change the settings to Face Swap and set the weight to around 1.024. Now, go to In Paint and drag in the stock photo. Ensure that the image number is set to 2. Uncheck Focus V2 and leave the other settings as is. In Advanced, enable Developer Debug Mode. Under Control, activate Mix Image Prompt and In Paint. Increase the brush size and paint around the face, ensuring to include the hair and neck regions. Finally, click Generate to see the results. Now Focus has done a fantastic job recreating the images with our model's face and hair. If you want long hair for the character, just paint the area where you'd like the long hair to extend during the in-painting process. It will work out for you. Now you can see that this character or image has the same face as the one we wanted, making our Flux model consistent. As I mentioned earlier, once you have the influencer's face, generate more images using the baseline prompts, bring them to Focus, and using this method, swap out the head. Essentially, all you need to do is go to Flux or Tensor Arts, use the Flux model, and paste in the demo prompt. You can modify a part of the base prompt, but make sure to keep certain elements consistent. After generating, you'll have a realistic model that resembles our AI influencer. Download the image and use a normal face swap by going to Vidos and repeating the steps. While that method works well, the second method is even better. Return to Focus, remove the previous image, and upload the new one. Then, using the brush tool, paint over her face and click Generate. It seems we need to rerun Focus, so let's repeat these steps. Now that Focus is done, it has once again done an excellent job of making our image look like it features our model's face. The result is highly realistic. However, be aware that if you attempt to create not safe for work, NSFW, or uncensored images with Flux One, you'll encounter a generation error because it currently doesn't support such content. Let me explain what I mean. It's unfortunate because monetizing our AI influencer is part of our plan. One way to achieve this is by using Tensor Arts, which is one of the reasons I favor it. You just need to use the right prompts to generate the desired images. Unfortunately, I can't demonstrate this on YouTube due to community guidelines. While it may not show the characters undressed, you can still place them in appealing positions. If you're aiming for uncensored images, you'll want to use Focus again. For example, I have this image of our model, and I want to make it uncensored. Normally, you can check my other videos for more information on this, but essentially you can paint around the areas where you want to reveal skin and indicate in the prompt which body parts should be visible. Once you generate that, those areas won't be obscured. Now that you have created NSFW images, how can you monetize them? Unfortunately, platforms like Dfans do not allow AI-generated content as they strictly prohibit it. However, there is an alternative that doesn't require video verification. Click the link in my description to access a site called Dfans. Signing up with your Gmail is incredibly straightforward, and once you have an account, you can start selling your content. To get started, you need to become a creator. Click on Become a Creator and fill out the application form carefully to avoid mistakes. It took about 20 minutes for my account to get approved, and once it was, I could upload my photos and videos. Upon visiting the website, you'll see that my account has been approved. So now we can create subscription tiers. First, we need to complete our profile by filling in all the required fields. And once done, click Save. You can also add a profile picture, Fill in the details and save. Next, click on Subscription Tiers. Give it a name you prefer and enter the price, which will automatically convert to Ethereum. After saving, feel free to check out my other video for more clarification. The Flux model is still in its early stages, and I hope for further enhancements and better methods for maintaining character consistency. In the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe for more AI and money-related content like this.